One of my favorite videos I've ever done on this channel is looking at some of the most notorious rule-breaking moments by Hell's Kitchen contestants, whether it was just silly or flat-out disqualification worthy. And man, what a butterfly effect that had on the Hell's Kitchen YouTube landscape. But despite certain AI channels spamming this video concept to death, there have truly been some other fun moments of rule-breaking in Hell's Kitchen, and I'll be looking at 5 more instances today. Be sure to hit that subscribe and like button to support my content, and with that, here are 5 more moments Hell's Kitchen contestants broke the rules of the show.
Bloody hell, here I go again.
In my first video, and most other moments on this list frankly, the rule breaks come from chefs who you wouldn't be surprised about. But we start out this top 5 with a Hell's Kitchen winner breaking rules, with that being Young Guns winner Trenton Garvey. In the episode 5 emoji challenge, in a task designed to assess the chef's communication skills, Trenton would add his own ingredients to his plate as opposed to doing exactly what Ramsay wanted. And safe to say, despite Trenton being an all-time great winner and chef, he was in no place to be doing his own thing, and Ramsay let him know.
I'm making a simple, tartar sauce. I kind of just went on autopilot and did what I knew what to do. The recipe, it's just a guideline. Be a chef and cook.
Tell me, what's in there?
We got some lemon, and I threw a little bit of mayonnaise and parsley to make it pop.
You're trying to make my recipes pop. Are you saying the dough?
No, chef.
Turn around, please.
It's not on there, chef.
Yep, read it out. No?
It's not on there, chef.
No, come on, there must be a little mayonnaise sign somewhere.
No.
Let me tell you, big boy, one day when you've got 14 Michelin stars, 37 restaurants, 2,742 staff, then you can put fucking mayonnaise in your tartar sauce. Now, the batter. How do you make the batter?
Baking soda and just I threw a little bit of cornstarch in there also.
Cornstarch?
That's just what I'm used to doing, chef.
Turn around, sorry,
It's on there.
Kyle.
It's on there,
Oh,
chef.
dear, oh, dear.
To say, I just thought I'd spice it up, you're insulting Chef Ramsay when you say that.
This challenge was about communication and precision. The point goes to Kaya. Congratulations.
Thank you, Chef.
Well done.
We got a bit of a double whammy here for number 4, as during the episode 8 reward challenge of season 4, the 4 members on each team had to make a dish, but the key was they would have to use 20 ingredients between them in whichever way they could. Unfortunately, Luras would forget to use the veal he needed for the 20th ingredient, and this would end up costing the blue team the challenge. But at least he didn't pull a double whammy and lie to Ramsay, which is what Jen was willing to do. And this schemy rule-breaking behavior is something we would also see from her at the final 4, in a pathetic attempt to save herself.
Was the veal cooked all the way?
Yeah.
Why didn't you just put it right in the center of them 2 pieces of fish?
Hey, it's...
You rendered the veal in the sauce.
Jen was telling me to say you rendered the fat off of it, but and for me to fucking lie and tell him that I used 5 ingredients.
How many items do you use?
I used 4, chef.
Stupid ass.
Jen, 4 ingredients. Bobby, 6. Petrosa, 5. 4. That's 19 ingredients used. 1 not used. Where's the veal?
At the last minute, he didn't put it on.
Where's the veal?
Veal's on the cutting board, chef.
It is the 20-item challenge.
Yes, you did, chef.
20 items is 20 items. Blue team, you failed miserably because you forgot to serve the veal.
If we all put down 2 names, will that determine?
We decided that we would write each other's names down. 2 people each. You can't put the same name down.
Christina. Another one for Christina. Wait, did you put yourself?
No.
But I didn't put you. So somebody voted twice.
There's 3 votes for Christina, so that means 1 person put Christina's name down twice. I think we all know who that person was.
At number 3 may be more so about unwritten rules, but I think it's safe to say that one of the biggest no-nos in the kitchen is to stick things in food that shouldn't be needed in order to prepare it. And not only that, but for God's sakes, don't freaking break basic kitchen etiquette rules either, especially when cooking in front of Ramsay in a fine dining restaurant, in front of millions of people watching at home.
Barbie is taking special precautions to make sure she doesn't join them.
Come here, you.
Yes,
See that?
Chef.
Today we need, look at me, a thermometer. The day we need that to cook a breast of chicken. You get out!
As their VIP table becomes restless, Matthew makes a desperate attempt to get his chicken temperature right.
This is only at 118. This is back in. This is only at 118.
Matthew pulls out a digital thermometer. Where the hell did we get digital thermometers?
And the next time you decide to cook protein, use it fucking properly.
Spaghetti? Oh, you need more spaghetti, Julia? No, I fucking just told you. Let me just fucking get it.
We had an order for spaghetti, and I threw out what we had. Decided to retrieve the spaghetti from the top of the garbage and washed it. I decided to serve it.
Where'd you get it from?
The garbage on the top.
No. No way. Who in the world picks food out of the trash?
Salmon's raw! I've got 8-year-old girls in the dining room. The salmon's raw! Stop again!
Oh, Jesus. Chef told me that I can't use the fish that I had just cooked off, so I figured all I gotta do is finish it off and send it out.
Where's this from?
That's the old stuff, Chef.
That's the old stuff?
Yes, Chef.
Have we been using that? Have we, Zach?
No, Chef, we're doing the thing, straight to the order.
Look at me, in the fucking eyes. Did you take salmon from the back and reheat it? Yes or no?
No, Chef, it's right here.
Shut the fuck up. Fuck off the salmon.
I talked about these two infamous challenge rule break failures in my worst challenge dishes video, but it is generally so funny that we got 2 rule breaks in back-to-back episodes in season 9. So let's revisit them for those of you who may have forgotten. We start off with the episode 5 reward challenge, where the chefs had to cook a protein dish using only fire and water. One of the dishes was supposed to be a veal dish, but Krupa would somehow mistake a fillet for veal instead, costing the red team the challenge.
It actually tastes quite nice. I mean, it's delicious. I have one big issue with that dish. That, madam, is not veal. That's filet mignon.
I don't know what possessed me to grab the fillet and not the veal.
Thank you very much.
I just wanted to crawl under a rock.
Don't you know the difference between a filet mignon and a freaking side of veal?
I screwed up.
Throughout the whole 45 minutes, no one noticed it wasn't being used. Kind of my guess. How dare you?
And then to follow that up, the next challenge, despite getting specific instructions from the high school reunion committee about what to and what not to make for the dishes, Elizabeth somehow, some way went away from these instructions, almost as if she was trying to break the rules.
Do you have a theme, an idea in mind?
We were thinking maybe we could recreate something Hawaiian.
I haven't done a lot of like Hawaiian cooking and stuff, but I've done like Asian, and they do taste extremely similar.
They said they wanted Asian, so I would definitely want to do appetizer. Bacon wrapped like scallops is really nice.
Asian, I was confused as to if she really did have the right details or not.
The theme is Hawaiian.
I didn't hear anything about Hawaiian. It was Asian. I don't know where she came up with Asian.
How was that?
I mean, it tasted delicious, but I don't know that I felt like it was a Hawaiian-themed dish.
Think of Hawaii, I don't think of lentils.
Barbecue sauce is guavo chipotle, finished with bacon lardons.
You say bacon?
Yes, bacon lardons.
I'll have to pass on this one.
I'm sorry. Elizabeth, Diada did explain that she's pescatarian and she couldn't eat meat.
Okay, I'm sorry. I was under the impression that like we could mix them. How do you guys feel about combining meat and seafood on the same plate?
No.
At number 1 is a rule break from 2 chefs who you would think would know better, making it that more disappointing in the eyes of Ramsey. The chefs were put into pairs, with the very talented duo in Millie and Adam being paired together. However, during the challenge, Adam realized he wasn't going to be able to cook his rice in time, and thus, Millie gave him some of his, a violation of the rules of the challenge. And thus, instead of enjoying a day on Manhattan Beach, they had to eat a freaking peanut butter and jellyfish sandwich instead.
Gonna make it. This risotto is just not getting done. I thought I left myself enough time. Do you have enough rice to go for 2?
I got that.
Yeah?
I have a halibut franchise batter with a bell pepper rice. How did you guys both wind up with rice on the dish?
Did you take some of Millie's rice?
I'm sorry?
I'm gonna cut the bullshit. Did you take Millie's rice?
Yes, sir.
This was your dish?
Absolutely, sir.
So no shared ingredients?
You got it, chef.
Not good.
So there you have it, guys. 5 more instances of chefs breaking the rules of Hell's Kitchen. Be sure to check out part 1 as well, and also be sure to hit that subscribe and like button, and I'll get you more fun HK content just like this. With all that said, take care everyone, and I'll see you next time.
Get out of there.